nothing from me. Fools try to trick me and fool me, but I'm thick with the loyalty. A misfit and it bores me. Throw dirt on my name, but you still will not soil me. Truth is, I'm real cool, energy at its peak. Don't judge me cause I'm grown if I'm a bit of a freak. I just hope this platform to hit a bit of a streak, so you can get your laugh on cause I'm really a key. You in the mix, now I got seat, and it's enough to go around a seat. Grab each of Dominique leaks. Throw dirt on my name, but you still will not foil me. Truth is, I'm real cool, energy at its peak. Don't judge me cause I'm grown if I'm a bit of a freak. I just want this platform to hit a bit of a streak, so you can get your laugh on cause I'm really a geek.
How's everybody doing today? I barely have a voice. My voice is hoarse. Obviously, I lost my voice last night. We did a 10-hour live. 10 hours live. 10. I see the comments from here. I'm going to get into those in a moment. But today we're going to have a conversation about the elephant in the room. But we're going to talk about it in a responsible, a respectful way, right? A grown way. You guys are going to have an opportunity to ask me some questions. This is an adult space. Anyone is welcome to this space. You have an opinion, you have a voice. This is a perfect place for that. The only thing that I ask of you, this is a really simple ground rule, like we're all grown. Nobody here ate crayons in the 3rd grade, right? We don't have anyone in the chat that used to lick the windows, right, in the back of the school bus. Because if those is you, just go. I don't want you here. The viewers don't want you here. We don't want you. We don't bring that up in here. You come to me with respect. You treat me with dignity. You humanify me. You treat me humane because that's how I'll treat you. I will never go out of my way to be rude and disrespectful and talk to you any kind of way. So when you come on my digital space, don't come in my space with the bullshit. Respectfully. I'm going to interview my damn self. I'm going to interview myself today. And again, you guys can get your questions lined up. Fair questions, reasonable questions, don't get too crazy with it. Somebody throw my Cash App in the chat for me, please. ASHABZ. ASHABZ. When you pull it up, it comes up as Dominique Taylor. But ASHABZ. And again, I would appreciate it if someone would throw that in the chat. It would mean a lot. When I was a child, I was probably about anywhere between 7 and 8 years old when I was absolutely certain that something that would mean I had to be mama. Yeah, I was gonna be the mama when we play house. It's gonna be a big mama, but I was gonna be the mama. 8, 9 years of age. I remember what the hell, like I hadn't heard it. I don't think I heard that word until I was maybe 10 and we started going to okay, we were no longer going to the Muslim school and we started going to a public school. And that was probably the first time I'd even heard that word. We didn't come from a family where you could watch anything you wanted on TV. You got the door closed and the TV is on. Mom don't know what the hell you taking in. There was none of that. So I didn't have a word for the feelings that was inside me. Feeling of when someone found me, my heart hit a Paris. Every sense of recognition of beauty as y'all. I don't know. It was directed in that way. And it wasn't something that I was a child. This is why y'all got to get out of the habit of like when you see your nephews and them with the doll and all of that, and you could go on with the, you you FAGG, you all that extra ish. Like they don't be known. I was a baby. I didn't know. I didn't know what none of that meant. I didn't know what them feelings meant. I didn't. I had no clue. I had no clue. My first crush was on a guy. As I got older, so we're moving into the teen years. That feeling that I was having grew into something else. It grew into something different. It became this feeling that I might not have been meant to be born in this particular skin. I not have, God don't make no mistakes, right? I know that now. Hallelujah. But feeling like because of my sensibilities, mind you, if you're in the chat and you knew me when I was younger, you could probably attest to this. I was a lot more feminine. A lot more. Maybe Marcus, maybe we should get a time machine and travel back and get my little bit of femininity. I don't want it. But I was a lot more feminine as a young boy. In fact, all my if I argued with someone, you know what the first word they was fitting to call me, the go-to slur, right? The one that make me go in and, well, I go in their mouth for a whole nother reason these days. Oh, God. Potty. I have a potty mouth. I do. I'm sorry. But yeah, I even feel like I'm supposed to be a guy. I don't. I didn't. I did not feel that way, and because of the type of family I came from, religious. I mean, even when we left Islam, I was probably 12. But even when we left Islam completely, we went slamming into Christianity. And I mean, we grew up in one of the most fire baptized preaching congregations. I will say this, I was fortunate I like to be a part of two church experiences, both of which were very, very we will get out, we want to Coco get out of my bathroom. Come on, Coco. My dog in my bathroom. We not doing that. Come on, get in your bed. Okay, get in the bed. You got your little piss pad if you need to use the bathroom. Get in the bed. Thank you, baby. All right, sugar. Okay, so like I was saying, I look all right, y'all. Y'all like my little fit today? I think I'm pretty stylish, actually, but whatever. So two church communities that me a solid spiritual foundation. But again, all the while I'm going through this, I'm in my teen years, I'm in church, I'm on the choir. I'm singing my tail off on that choir too, by the way. Let me tell you something, I had one of the most richest baritone bass voice, just a beautiful baritone, so rich and beautiful. Nigga, there's no way I'm regretting that. I don't give a damn if it doesn't work with all of this. I love that. Are you kidding me? I've always had a radio voice. Some would say a radio face. But I've certainly always had a radio voice. And so, yeah, I sing on the choir and everything. And every time I left church, I knew that I had to walk back into my reality. A reality that didn't even comport with the church, let alone me. But I knew I had to walk back into that. Ironically, I was never DL. I've never been a DL nigga. I've not ever been a DL. When I was going through this phase in my life, right, this time period, I simply wasn't dating anyone. I was mentally trying to figure ish out. I wasn't dating nothing and nobody. And I think by the time I got somewhere around 17, 18, was the first time that I was into a female. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was into her. She was tall, brown skin, beautiful. I think she had green eyes, if I remember. She had she's really beautiful. She was a stud. Nice looking. I know some bad studs out there. Like, don't even get it twisted. Like, I could see myself. Like, shut up. Just shut up, Dominique. Don't. Too much vulnerability. Stop that. She was a stud, and I was into this. Her. I'm trying not to say the name. But there's some people who I'm sure know, grew up with me or whatever. But I was into her, and yeah, I got my stuff on about to pop out right now. And it was my first it was my first experience of being attracted to someone of the opposite sex, because before then all my attraction was male directed. But at the same time, the stud gave off such masc energy that it was like, well, I gotta try this. I mean, because I like guys and, you know, never really done much with girls, so. And it happened. It happened. Y'all want me to tell y'all how it was? I do. Put a one in the chat if y'all want me to keep it about exactly how it was. That y'all want to know if I was. Y'all want to know. Put a one in the chat if you want to know. Because I'm going to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was a no for me. It was a no. I wanted it to be a yes, because I was thinking like, okay, this could be the thing, this could be the moment. This is where I get delivered. I thought I was gonna hit that coochie, and by the time I got it, I was gonna be like, I'm not gay no more. I did deliver. I mean, because it is the, when you grow up as a young black male, coochie is talked about like the end all be, or like it's the like it is the nuclear reactive. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm trying to get into this, man. Man up. Damn it. Figure it out. Is what I'm thinking. And so I was trying to acquiesce. It didn't work out. We remained friends. She's no longer with us today. Rest in peace. But we remained friends. She knew that she wasn't really into guys. I knew I wasn't really into girls. And so we like, you know what? F it. We're bros. Yep. We're bros. And we sisters. Nah, we bros. Because at that point, as much as I may have felt the way I felt, I had not experienced any moment in my life where I was, no, I hadn't. And then I dated another dyke. Oh, did I say that word, y'all? Y'all ain't heard that. I dated another stud. But that one I really fell in love with. Now that one could have been a contender. Oh yeah, Jay. Oh yeah, that one could have been oh yeah. No, you could have been a contender when I let you meet my mama. Came to the house. Was 18, 19. Came to the house. Met my mom. You met my sister. Remember you and my sister on the roller skates? Up and down the hall. What a time. What a time. I think she had a crush on my sister. Yeah, I think she did. It's cool though because we vibed out. You feeling me? We vibed out, and we rocked out for a minute. Another situation where we just ended up, you know what? We're bros. We're bros. What we gonna do? We're bros. And then there came a point where I'm like, you know what? Let me dabble in this. Let me see this trans thing like other. Let me dabble. I just want to get a taste, just a slight little hint. You know? Had a few homegirls willing to look out for me with a cute little blouse skirt. I had a stash. I had a stash. I did. Ma, if you watching this, we don't. Ma, I legit had a whole stash of women's clothing, girls' clothing, like in the back of the closet. Yeah, way in the back. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be in that closet. I've never been DL and I've never been closeted. What I was in those years in my life was private. There's a difference. There's a difference between being private and DL. Y'all know the difference, right? I'm sure I ain't got to spell it out because we all have a right to a private life, right? We don't expect people to just, I'm gay. Oh, really? Well, I'm Scud. How are you today? I was just over here talking with Trans, and Trans was telling me how they were going to a lovely party with Q. Who's Q? I don't know, nigga. We just added this mother like a year ago. And he's bringing out whoever the hell that make those clothes in a box. Because the West Village was a place where if you were young and you were LGBT, you could feel so safe. You could feel safe. Sure, there's a lot of freaky effers out there. But you could feel safe. You were around people whose social status emulated yours. People who knew that they were probably going to have to be working twice as hard, fight that difference. No, just I'm fine. I'm in the village now. I'm chilling. I'm getting my life in the village, y'all. Just imagine, y'all. I'm young. I'm 18. Like, I'm outside. It's popping. All the fine joints going down there looking all rough and tumble and a little not too. But they would come down from places like Brooklyn, Harlem, X. They would come down there and hang out because they knew all of the gays, trans, and those trying to be curious, those trying to figure it all out. The thugs knew that was, or the hood ninjas knew that was the place for that. You could link up. When you're that young in the lifestyle, yes, you're promiscuous. Promiscuity in the LGBT community is a thing. It is. I think it's a thing too, but I think that because the type of actual relation, right, that you all have being so acceptable, it's almost not looked upon as promiscuity. But y'all be promiscuous too, because how else did somebody end up with 3 baby daddies? I mean, what? 3? Okay. 3? Did you hold auditions? I was in a 304 bag, y'all. Yeah. I mean, all my peers was in a 304 bag. Every dude I had knew I had at least 5 or 6 girls. So we all in the bag. It was a time. It was a time, people. The story times that I'm going to bring to you from that era of my life. Oh, and the fact that I'm not going to hold back. Okay. So I'm out there in the village. I'm getting my life. I got a skirt on. I got my t-shirt on. I'm thinking I'm looking cute, you know. Definitely getting attention. Shit, I still do get attention. Y'all got me. But yeah, mother was getting attention. And I was feeling valid, and I was feeling valuable, and I was feeling for the first time in my life love. Genuinely, I was feeling like, you know, I'm in a community. I'm in this space of people who don't care experience, and so yeah. I would see some of the older trans women. And by older, because now, okay, I'm in my teens. This is my 17 to 19-year-old, you know, so I would see the older trans out there, right? By older, I mean anywhere between 30 and 35, let's say, right? Maybe 25 and 30 or 30 and 35, whatever. Because typically you really elder trans people, right? Like grandmama age trans. But shit, now grandmama age is 30. Damn it. But so you typically don't, even in your everyday life, like I ask people this all the time, and they're always like, wait a minute, come to think about it, I haven't. How often do you see a trans person in their 50s, 60s, 70s? I don't even know if I should say 80s because the life expectancy is only 37 anyway for an African American trans. So I would see these older trans women, right? And they looked good. They looked so good. But they were, of course, obviously, what's the politically correct way you say it? They changed all the words around, so you got to be politically correct-ish. They were, damn it, they were hookers. They were. Hookers. Ladies of the night. Yeah. I don't judge them. I don't judge them. And if you knew how hard this life is, you would not judge them either. I promise you, you wouldn't. And when you do judge them for that, I promise you it's only because you really just don't know. You spend Let me show you something. You spend 24 hours in my shoes. It's a big mother effing shoe, ain't it? Shout out to the stores that got the shoes for the big bitches. Listen, you spend an hour in my shoe, and trust me, even when y'all say a lot of the things y'all say about me, I wear my shoes, you wouldn't say half that ish. Because you'd be too busy giving me my respect, my flowers, and my props. If you only really knew. So, it is at this point that I realized that, wait a minute. I've seen a few people like this in the Bronx. I've seen a couple like this in Harlem. Seen one or two in Brooklyn. I come out here to the village. You mean to tell me it's about 40 of y'all out here? This is not a fluke. People lived like that, for real. I call myself dipping my feet in the water. And I went through that period for a while, y'all. Now we're moving into the adult years. Because this is where issues get crucial now. Because see, now I'm a full adult. I'm in my 20s. I have this great job. I work for a really respected and esteemed community organization. You work simultaneously, I am teaching dance in a school. I am trying to appear and carry myself in as much of a straight heterosexual, like I'm trying to get into my DL bag. And I use that term loosely. Because I want to have an impact on these lives, and I don't want my sexuality to become a barrier, and I also don't want it to be the thing of the thing. I don't want it to be the big elephant in the room, right? So I am working in these spaces, and I am doing my level best to maintain because unlike in today's time where things are rubbed in people's face and it's like gay, trans, right? Les, right? I grew up in a time where that was not the case, right? We weren't. When did you see a gay person on TV in that time? No. But so yeah, I held it together. And I worked in that career in that particular career field or path, close to 15 years. And if you know, I was dedicated. I was like on it. I was ripping and running to try to build lives, to try to rebuild. We're going to start getting that word rebuild out more. If you know, you know. It was hard for me, y'all. It was hard because I wanted to come out of the shell. I wanted to live in a way that was true to me. I didn't care. It does not matter to me if it's not true to someone's eyes or someone's appetite. But I knew that that was not the period of my life to do it because it would just complicate too much. Too much. And then, y'all, I went through a really, really traumatic experience. And it's not the hate crime thing. We did a whole story time about that. This is something completely different. I'm not going to say too much on that. But there'll be a story time on it. When I got through that experience, I felt like, you know what? Broad shoulders, big feet, long fingers, strong hands, muscular legs. I don't care. I gotta live in a way that's comfortable for me. And so I had to make. I start looking around me and I'm like, well, shit. I done had whole crackheads in my family. We ain't never lost no love for them. I done had whole dope fiends in my family. We ain't never disowned them. But I would be the first. Because we done got that. We got the L's in my family. We got the B's in my family. We got a couple G's in my family. But the T, oh, bitch, you want to be the T? The whole T? I said, I gotta live for me. How much longer was I supposed to just like close myself up, turn myself in, be a hermit, don't date anybody, whore around? How long was I supposed to do that? In order to learn about what it takes to transition. Because you know, you conversate with the older trans and they put you on game. So I started to learn because I'm like, how you get those? I learned about HRT, hormone replacement therapy, dermabrasion. I was learning about all of the things you got to do to complete the process from step 1 to step whatever it is. For me, it feels like step 100. Because all that is just too much, damn it. Hormone replacement therapy, shots, silicone injection. Fly down them, they're like, girl, all you gotta do, you take you a little trip to Mexico, right? You find Guadalupe. Guadalupe got a needle. Guadalupe put the thing in the needle. Guadalupe put the needle in you. Guadalupe put the needle in you. Your hips, your booty, bang, bang, bang. Well, first of all, I have the coin for Guadalupe. Let me be very clear. And I know that's not even a big coin because you're going to Mexico. But even $5,000 for Guadalupe to shoot some damn tile glue in my ass. Yeah, that was a bit too costly. What? No. But then I got to a point where it was like, wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I doing? I got to get back to God one day. We all do. Every one of us. Y'all too. Even if you don't think you do. We all got to get back to God one day. How difficult do I want to make the return? How much about this part of my life, how much about the way I think and feel is important enough that I'm willing to risk never being able to return? Because see, once you start that, the return is super difficult. Super duper difficult because people like so-and-so will have convinced you. They will have gaslit the F out of you into thinking that you are actually that. And once you really start to believe that BS, oh yeah, the return is almost impossible. Yeah, you need brainwashing. Like brain with a good brainwash, like where they wash the brain. Yeah, you're gonna need that. And so I had to make choices. I had to figure out, it's like, okay, so, all right, God, let's compromise, Lord. No, you don't like nothing. But can we compromise? What can you take? What's a whole damn it no? See what we can work out. Because I get it, God. If I'm standing at the gate, you want to know me by you, no confusion. Understand. But we got to compromise. And I'll tell you why that was important for me. Because here's another thing I noticed. All of the beautiful trans, the ones with the flawless skin, the passable body, bro, their lives were so effed up. They rarely had their ish together. Ever. It was rare to find one that really like had like you're not doing sex work, okay? You're on a career path, a trajectory, right? You get up and go to work most days, like most people. You have a supportive bubble of great friends and family who love you and ride like. Let me tell y'all something. I got on the phone with my oldest brother today, and I was telling him about all of this, right? And y'all will probably see him in the comments, it's in one or two of them lives. 'Cause he was windmilling hard for his bro. My brother's an MSW. He's a real worker. You know what an MSW is? He's in social work. For the doctorate. I got an uncle who's already got that doctorate. I come from intelligence. 90% of the people born into my family in the last 2 generations are college graduates. Being smart is a thing in my family. It's something we pride ourselves in. See, some of you slew-foot demons want me to pride myself in how I look. Whether or not my cheekbones is up here or down here, whether or not my whether or not my skin texture is like porcelain. Heifers, I don't give a damn about none of that. Y'all gonna learn something. So I'm like, damn, their lives are like in disrepair real bad. So many of them were drugged out. Hard drugs. Hard! Heroin? What were they trying to numb? What's the reality that they were trying to numb? Because anytime you do hard drugs, you're trying to numb something. There's a feeling you do not want to experience, and you are willing to do whatever it takes to get away from that feeling. What were they running from? Could it be the pain of knowing that you've done all this work only to find out that the bottom surgery costs too much for you to ever get? I'm sorry. But you know what I also learned? Conversations with a few of them who actually went so far as to get the bottom surgery. Yes, they got the bottom surgery. They got what I call I don't know if I should say it. Somebody might be offended, but they got the surgery. And what they would tell me about their experience and how it changed their lives pretty much reassured that you was taking the scissors to anything, because at that time I thought it involved scissors and you know. But it was like, hell no. No. So typically trans means transition, right? I was like, nah, not for me. F y'all. Y'all transition, bitch. I'm gonna be transcendent. If you want to transition, what? If you want to transition, go ahead, be my guest. Be my guest. Probably get a job working with transit. But I said, why would I transition when I can transcend? When I can just do my own thing and just be me and just like create whatever my own effect is. And serve it like cold ice cream every time. Why do I need to mutilate why must I, for who? For what? What's the purpose? So that when I walk down the street, someone can think I'm a woman? I still gotta go home and piss standing up, baby. The hell? So that I could pull niggas like a polo? Oh yeah, let me drop all my coin. Yeah. I'm going to blackmail these niggas. This ain't me, y'all, because I swear to y'all, I don't do this. But I know how this works. So I'm putting y'all on game. I'm going to blackmail these rappers. Y'all, I'm going to get you niggas in my DMs, get y'all talking crazy. I'm going to blackmail you. You're going to be paying me residuals. Yep. You better have that $200 a month every time, too. That's these heifers be willing to risk their life over. Like, the coin don't even be coining for you to do all that. But I guess when you get enough victims, right? So you line your victims up, you get the blackmailing going. You understand what I'm saying? You do your boosting on the side. You understand what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You got that going. You selling your boosted wares. You trying to get up that money for them shots. You got to get up that money to get pumped up. You got to get up that money to get that plane ticket to Mexico. And you got to do all of that, right? Before you even get to your bottom part, you ran through about 20 racks. But now here's the thing. I would see the kind of men that they were with. I would see the kind of men they dealt with. I would see the kind of men they associated with. I would see the kind of men that they dated. This ain't what you want after you done spent that coin. This is not what you want after you done put all these chemicals in your body. You done put all these chemicals in your system, right? You have altered your appearance in such a way that you're almost unrecognizable to yourself. And when you look in the mirror, you don't recognize yourself because you see an image, but what you don't see is your aura. You don't see your spirit. You don't see your soul. We think when we look in a mirror, all we see is our reflection. That's not true. It's not true. There are other things that we see, we don't see with the eye, but we see it here and we see it here. You don't do all of that to get stuck with the dregs. The dregs. D-R-E-G-S. D-R-E-G-S. The dregs. No, baby, no. If I'm doing all of that, because I could have looked how Marcus wanted me to look. Plenty of big old fine ass muscle linebacker trained people. Just like there's plenty of beautiful, tall, thicker bodied, broader shouldered, gorgeous black women. And other types of women. Yeah. They exist. In some places they call them Amazons. Yeah. Y'all remember Shira? Damn it. Get my sword. Oh, I already got a sword. Oh. I be doing too much. Okay. So this feeling that, you know, I am not about to do all of that. And like that I see is not lifing. It's not giving. It's just not. It's not. But I also knew I was going to have to kick the door down to that community because I wouldn't fit in. I mean, so it's like, damn, well, where can I, am I just going to be the one get no hole? Nigga, find a spot. Put me on up in there. Since I create my own damn lane. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Because the trans community can be very colorist, ageist. Got love for y'all. Don't get me wrong, no disrespect. But I'm going to call a thing a thing. And if you real, you know it's true. Marcus thinks I just figured out that I don't fit in. Dumbass. Marcus thinks that was my eureka moment. Eureka! Oh, damn it, is that what it is? That wasn't my eureka moment. That bin was baked into the cake. It's just like so many other things where you get to a point where you don't give a damn. Because first of all, you realize that, you know what? I'm pulling the same type of niggas these broads is pulling. Same caliber, same look, same everything. And sometimes better. And what's worse, we could be pulling the same type of nigga, but these dumbasses would actually try to cuff them. Oh my Jesus. Date relationship with a bop. A whole ninja bop. Imagine that, a relationship with a whole ninja bop. Are you effing kidding me? And these are the passables. These are the... This is what I'm supposed to want to be? But why? Just a look? It's going to take more than that to get you through life, baby. It's going to take you more than that to get you through life. Are you kidding me? Why are we even doing this? Okay. Everyone gets to live how they want to live. Everyone gets to find the lane that they want to be in. But if you're in your lane doing you, don't come to be over there trying to tell me about what I got going on. Stay in your... Being tall, being broad, being strong. being masculine. In my walk, what does that look like? What does that mean? I will tell you all. It means that the very experience that Marcus said he had in the courthouse, I'm sure it's true. But it also means I don't give a damn. I'm not going to hold you. I don't. I don't know why Marcus did. I don't. I would tap in the moment. But I will tell you that as an African American trans of a larger size, I absolutely do get a level of hate and discrimination. Look, guys, I've been on ships with people and had some dusty old bed wench woman, natural born, think it would be cute to pull out her phone, and she's just gotta get an image. She's gotta, because you know it's always fun when you see a big linebacker brand. So, you know, you want to share that with your family and your closest people. I mean, why not, right? You want to take that home and, hey, hubby, look at this old big linebacker ass trans here. What nerve? Like, what gall? Like, what? See, that's why you got fibroids. The song says, leave people the fuck alone. It's this constant, never-ending barrage of it is even going into you know what else it is? Because I'm going to be honest with you. When I told Marcus that there's a market for this look, and he was like, oh, no. I'm like, never that. No. People only want to fuck Smurfs, okay? You got to be kidding me. But it also means you're standing at the bus stop. Car pulls up. Hey, you need a ride? You look in the back. There's a child seat. Nah, buddy, I'm good. Bus will be in a minute. And I sometimes wonder if with some men they think I might feel sense of luck pulling them. And the truth of the matter is, you gotta be out of your mind. Like y'all are the type of niggas that any of us could pull. Like Cash can pull you, I can pull you. Hell, Polo can pull you. I mean, there ain't no luck involved in this. There ain't no special mathematical equation to how that happens. You a freak, I'm a freak, freaks like freaks. Damn it. And everybody ain't picky. Ironically, I'm a lot more picky than you would think I should be. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hold on, y'all. When I cut it off, sometimes it affects the recording, but damn it, we need it now. And let me grab my hand fan in the meantime. But baby, I know I'm pickier than I'm supposed to be. But I don't care. I don't give a damn. Don't you ever think I'm going to be take what you can get type of it. You got me. Got more to offer. More going on up there. Crazy shit. Now, if I'm just trying to twirl, you know, we can all be a little relaxed with a standard here and there. But baby, anytime me and you can pull the same type of nigga, do I talk about the one celebrity? Do that, the New York situation. Because this ain't even about impressing. It's a problem. And somebody got to ask questions. And so for me, the answer to the question is, well, then why the F would I do all of this extra shit? But this is what it's like. It means knowing you should have gotten positions. It's knowing you should have gotten the job. I'm an independent contractor. I got tired of it. Every time I'm in the workplace, some angry, upset, emotionally unstable DL nigga wants to try to memify, ridicule, because you want to take the attention off of you and what you're hiding. And so by keeping the attention on me, no one's picking up on all your zesty moves. No one is noticing that you only sag your pants when you're around your bro on your hip. But as soon as you get around your bros, your pants are low. What the is that about? What's that about? What am I missing? Oh, you want the D. You want the D. A lot of dudes, I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of dudes be mad at me for being trans, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they be knowing that as a nigga, I would be top choice. I'm tall. Most of these DL niggas want some peen. They know they missing out. Because a lot of gay men will have nothing to do with a trans person. Nothing. It won't happen. They don't want an ounce of femininity. So when y'all be like, well, why y'all keep trying to come after the straight men? Baby, the gay ones don't want us. So we got to come after y'all straight ones who are really gay, bring them to the light so that they live in their truth. Because at the end of the day, what you want to do? You want to date a DL man for the rest of your life? You want to be 5, 10 years deep into a relationship with a man, only to find out that he was the, or would you just not want to know? So if we're not stealing them, they're not being stolen. We can't steal your heterosexual men. There is no Trakash, as beautiful as you are. My daddy would turn you down like that. My oldest brother, he gonna do more than that, but he would turn you down. Absolutely. Be walking around here thinking you can just pull any. No, baby, it don't work like that. I don't care what you get done. It's always going to be at least one actual heterosexual man left on this earth. The one that wouldn't give a damn if you had $1 million worth of work done. You weren't born a woman? I'm out. Y'all don't let society fool y'all into thinking that them men don't exist no more. My daddy is one of them, fool. And my daddy respect me. And guess what? My daddy ain't gonna play with me either. Absolutely not. Marcus, thank you. Because what you did was you opened up a door that I didn't even want to open. But in doing so, you've allowed me to tap into all of these different conversations and questions and things that are important to the community. And I feel like I have a well-intentioned and well-reasoned voice to speak about these things. Being a big body built trans, maybe I'm a BLT. I should call myself a BLT. Big legs and thighs. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be, you know what, this is a professional setting. Damn it. Sure. We're professional, we're demure, we're feminine. We are so girly. Oh my God. Oh my God. We are just so feminine and dainty and over here. Yeah. I can't even pull that off, y'all. It's not me. And then here's the kicker. God, why you do me like this? Y'all, let me talk to God. Y'all can ear hustle. Don't y'all tell nobody what I said to him. They can listen. He said y'all can listen. He said don't interrupt. God, why you do this to me though? Real talk. Like, cause look what you did. Okay. God, like you was up in the lab. Like, what was the ingredients? Did you get your measurements wrong? What was Jesus doing that day? Jesus ain't. You had your measurements off? Because how you give me the brain? You gave me the brain of a woman, the courage of a man, the body of a football player, the heart of a mother. What you did to me? Jacked me all up. And you know what sucks about it the most? Oh, you slick. You made that man part of me so strong that I don't even want to really get away from it. I like it. I like it. Strong legs. Jesus. Lord, I like it. Somehow or another, at the same time, something in here says it's not supposed to be there. that is supposed to be something else. But Lord, here we are. My father said y'all nosy. They're a little nosy. They messy too. Yeah, there's a lot about my masculinity that I love, y'all. I love. If I didn't have it, I couldn't protect women the way I do. If I didn't have it, it would be so much more difficult to defend myself. If I didn't have it, I couldn't be the fun-ass ninja that I could swap back into. You know what I'm saying? Right? Even if I never dated a woman ever again, right? Got me fucked up. I'm gonna find me a bad stud. I don't give a. It got to be about a good 40-year-old stud. Let me try that again. Sometimes you just got to try it one more time. Just one more time. Because if it hit like the second time, like that, oh shit, y'all better have notifications on this MF, because y'all might click on this MF for one day and see a whole that's the funny thing. I know more than y'all know about what's to come. I know way more about what's to come in this space than y'all do. It means dealing with rude, disrespectful young people. Some of y'all are raising some of the most disrespectful children in the world. I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're doing it. I became a parent by accident, by mistake. I can't have children. I did not bear children. And I never inseminated anyone to have a child. But I've been blessed in my life to have had the opportunity to parent on some level. Some of y'all are raising some of the most disrespectful. You see a grown person walk by you, I don't give a damn how tall, wide, gay, nigga, shut your little nappy headed ass up. You don't know people. Do you know my nickname amongst my friends is the YN Tran? Because I will get on some YN shit right along with you. Oh, I'll crash out. Oh, let's crash. Come on. No, nigga. No steering wheels, nigga. No. No steering wheels. None of that pedal shit. Can't brake pedal. No. All gas, mother effer. You said you want to crash. See, that's how I be when they, you know what I'm saying? I give them that energy right back. Then they don't want the energy. Then they want to put the brakes. No, mother. No, nigga, get your hands up. You said you'll crash out. We crashing. Well, yeah, I'll turn into a whole YN Tran on your ass if you want. Y'all ain't see how I had to throw the ski mask on and run down the back and pull up on old boy a few weeks. Man, listen. Thank you, God. Thank you. Because I get to be who I need to be when it matters the most. I'm not stuck. I am not stuck. It works for me. It works very well for me. Because at the end of the day, my sense of identity is important to me. And it's important that that sense of identity is curated by the things that actually make me who I am, not the things that other people believe I should be. You're already losing when you're curating your experience based upon the ideas and expectations of people you probably shouldn't give a damn about. So when you see someone like me in the street, on the train, in a restaurant, driving by, stop and think. What must it take to get through 24 hours like that? Really ask yourself that. It's waking up knowing that at least one time before the day is over, your feelings will be hurt. And you can be sure of it. Or not that your feelings will be hurt, because that only happens if they're successful, but that someone will try to hurt your feelings. And it is a guarantee. Like, you can just literally bank on it. What time is it? Am I scheduled for the humiliation? That's what it is to be me. And so when I think about my age, and my experiences and what I go through and what I have had to go through and what I do go through and what this has cost me, the things that I've missed out on, lost out on in life. And I'm still standing well past the nigga. I ate the black trans life expectancy number up like I ate that up bit. Y'all haven't even heard all of the stories, but you will. Those story times will be epic. If you knew what I knew, bitch, I'm a bad bitch. I got me fucked. Oh yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, no, respectfully, yeah, I'm a baddie. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nigga, don't you look at me like that. I see you. You do realize I can see you. This shot in what? My contribution to this world. My contribution to my community, not the LGBT community. My community. The black community. My contributions in the form of community work, community building, grassroots leadership. Is one of the reasons why I didn't even allow the the gay of it all, workspace. I wanted to be effective. Now, I don't doubt that some people already knew I was, thought I was, or whatever. But it's not like I was running up in there saying, hey, girl, I'm hot. But at that point in my life, I had much less masculinity, I will say that, than I do now. My masculinity has grown over the years. I'm glad it has, actually. I mean, we live in an era where there's a magic pill for everything. If I thought I needed it, if I really wanted it, I'd take the magic pill. It's not difficult. And if you think a hard rock can't be turned into a soft pedal, you better take your ass to Thailand. Yeah. Which, by the way, is a Muslim country. You know, the Muslim countries that somebody said, you know, okay. But Thailand is a Muslim, or is Thailand is it Indonesia, and then there's Thailand is the whatever. Point still remains. But this is the space I live in. This is my world. And as you subscribe and you follow to this experience, you get a peek into that world. I'll go live on a crash out in a minute. I don't even see the point of crashing out in private anyway. Especially if I got to put you in your place about something like, we can do that public. This way, when you try the next trans on the street, on the train, in the restaurant, in the store, they could be like, wait a minute, ain't you the same one that I seen Dominique dragging it? And then you're going to think to you, like, oh, damn it. Dominique done took my bully trans card. I'll snatch that bully card from you. I surely will. Ladies and gentlemen, had a great time with you all. I hope that I've been able to enlighten, and I expect that the questions that I'm about to go into will open up some further dialogue. So let's see what we got all going here. OMG, if they, you know what, they killing me with them damn thumbnails. My Jesus, some of those are some of the funniest ish. I'm just pulling up the live on a secondary device. Damn it. Okay, I know what I'm gonna have to. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna do it. F it. Bam. All right, here we are. Let's get with these questions. Don't get crazy, people. OMG, this is a lot of damn comments and stuff I gotta read, people. Elect Wek of Sudan. Hey, talk about it. Elect Wek. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know what this. Okay, oh my God. The glasses. Okay. Clarissa is a person. Kappa, Moral Royal. Okay, yup. Naomi Grace. Naomi Grace Jones. Yup. That's right. Very much true. Amora, hey, how you doing? Marcy is a classic narcissist and sociopath. Goldberg. I'm guessing I covered everything because I can't imagine. Sorry you have to experience all that. Nah, Amora, don't be sorry because let me tell you something. A lot of times, the things that offend us the most are the things that God uses to sharpen us. Oh, baby, those be the things that God used to sharpen you. Yeah, God is just be sharpening us with those. So nah, you good. I'm good. Okay. Marcus, I already gave that story time. I gave that story time. I'll probably not go into that again because it was a breakdown. It's a thing to recount a traumatic near-death event. Yeah, that's not easy to and that's really what bothered me the most with Marcus too, is because you're gonna bait me with my trauma. You're trauma baiting. You're gonna trauma bait me. That's pretty goddamn bold of you, bro. I just came across the story of Venus Extravaganza. Yes, she was trans too. Absolutely. Yeah, it's time for you to go, bro. Because first of all, you a little weirdo. You a little weirdo. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go, bro. Sorry. Sorry, dude. If you're gonna troll, be good at it. Like, be really good. When it's you basic run of the mill, like carbon copy, copy paste ass, like, nigga, get your unprepared ass up out of here. Don't waste my time. Damn. What's wrong with people? Your dumb ass, I know you biting, chewing on them damn crayons when you about 6 years old. You ain't got no sense in your head, eating them damn lead pencils and whatnot. Because I started the show talking about how we were going to be respectful and mature. You come up in here with this foolishness. When they be wanting you to go back and forth, bitch, ain't nobody going to go back and forth with your dumb ass. For what? Wouldn't that mean you matter? You don't matter. I'm grown as fuck. Like, what? Yes, I'm always gonna love who I am. All I need is 3 more subscribers, y'all. Somebody said I need 3 more subscribers to hit 1K. Well, shit, going on, y'all going on and get them now. Y'all go in and wrestle them up. Yeah, the notification bell would help. Hey, Lotus Flower Bomb. That's my Cash App. I just put it in there. You ain't got to just give somebody a little lift or a little blessing to be messy. Sometimes it's nice because I see that so much on here, and it's like, God, you must really want me to be in this space for a reason. Like, I don't know what it is because I have fought against this for years. They literally dragged me in here by my roots. But there's a reason. God, you got me in this reason. Because the street sector is the street sector. It is what it is. But does it have to be always, all the time toxic? Right? Can we get a little bit of brevity, a little bit of levity, a little bit of, you know what I mean? Is it only worth it to give somebody a couple dollars if they're messy, if they drop tea? Really? That's who you are? You want to be that person? How long do you want to be that person? How long do you want to be that person? That you can't tolerate nothing if it ain't messy. Not here. The mess will have its moments. It will have its time. I mean, I'm in the community. You can't be in the LGBT community and have a little bit of messiness going on. Or a little affinity toward messy. But we will have balance here. Oh, yeah. We will have balance. Imagine 3 months ago, 4 months ago, me doing a job with Marcus, and me saying to Marcus, you know, the only thing that I would do is I would ask you to be careful about how you shoot me on camera. I went through a horrific experience. Was ran over, literally dragged by the car. I had patches of skin missing from my face. Could you just be careful about how you shoot me on camera? I don't mind being on camera, but I have an issue, and I'm working to resolve it, but, you know, just don't shoot me in a way where you're trying to, and he understood that, and Marcus was so gracious and professional about that. If you look at that video, he actually shot it in that way. So you were well aware that the residual physical effects of my trauma was still carried. And when I told you that this is what you did, this is how I know you, this is what you did. You went, hold on, y'all. He said, hate crime, that bitch missing teeth. That's what bro did. So it's even worse than it looked, people. Like, it looked horrible enough without that, right? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Lotus says, trust. You get used to it after a while. It comes with the street sector. There are good days and bad days. I've learned to just listen, observe, love everyone unconditionally, and just keep swimming. Yeah, I'll do that if they're good at it. Other than that, just get the F on. Because honestly, some of you are like, like, all right, you ever been in your house and there's a mosquito or a fly flying around your house, right? And you're not even impressed. You see the motherfucker flying, right? You like, all right, look, fly. He doing his thing. Let him live, right? Get his life. What happens when the nigga land on your shoulder or your face? Bitch, you get crazy then, don't you? Oh, you crash out on that little mother. You picks up everything you can get your hand. Why? Because it wasn't bothering you until it tried you. It wasn't bothering you until it tried you. You gonna land your little shitty feet on my forehead? How dare you? I know you did not just fly them shitty ass feet by my nose. Now, nigga, when you was up there on the TV, I didn't bother you. But damn it, you got one more time to land anywhere near my nose. And it's gonna go nuclear in here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jupiter's opulent. OMG. Some of these comments be funny as hell. We don't only gotta look out for people when they being messy. Think about it this way. Someone was generous enough to donate a large amount of money to a certain individual's platform, right? And he used that money however he used it. You know how I feel about that, so we're not going to get into that. Simultaneously, while this is happening, I'm doing lives from the electric meter. Simultaneously, you see how the world works, like the universe, the way things can, the off-kilter nature, right? You just get to spend and squander this woman's generous, and meanwhile, oh baby, them lights would have been back on that day, and then the other 700, what we would have did with that, little bit of no, actually, you know what would have been good? Pay it up a month ahead even, and then if you want to invest, if I want to invest in the content space and getting a few things that will advance it, make it more attractive, help it grow, give it more of a polished and professional look. Fine. But we grown over here. Squander we do not. Oh no. Squander nothing here. So, anytime you want to utilize that Cash App, A-Shabs in the chat, much appreciated. Any questions? Somebody says, Cindy says, I'm a hoot. I've been hearing that all my life. People, that's another thing about this life. It will short circuit your progress. I could be so much further in life. I have been told since I was a child that I belong on the stage. You are supposed to be a comedian. Stand-up comedy that's your bag. And even today, I get that a lot. You should be in comedy. I'm a phenomenal, gifted songwriter who has a modicum amount of ability to sing, but a tremendous ability to write good music. Those talents are now just being really utilized to their fullest extent and ability. You circumvent yourself. You close doors that you don't even know are open because you get to feeling like you've been shown so many places that you're not welcome. You've been shown by so many people that your presence is offensive. So you stop putting yourself out there. You just stop doing it. Kyron Fielding, if you ever see this video, you can attest to the next statement. The proposal I put together for Marcus, the very first time I personally uttered what any of that would look like, the conversation took place like 8 years ago with the person I named, and I'm pretty sure that there'll come a time when they'll have to, whether it's testify or provide a verbal receipt. We were members of the homeless community. We were not down with the 5 points homeless community thing. Like, we were people actually trying to do what we needed to do. So I had just moved here. Whole nother state. And when I got here, I had zilch. I was going to be starting from scratch. You feel me? Yes, and I intend to continue yes, nephew who was in your live yesterday was in Not Laughing. He was rolling at your sarcasm and jokes and laughing. Listen, that young man, I thanked him so much because I told him, I'm like, nah, like you were like literally my laugh track. Even Troy did like a whole 5-minute segment talking about the laugh, specifically the laugh. Went back to it a few times. The laugh was insane. I have to get the laugh recorded on a loop. Yes, absolutely. And for the dirty Slewfoot trans that was in the comments yesterday that made the little snide remark you made, Heifer, let me tell your little unbusy brain ass something. Let me tell you something. The reason why, and I'm not even talking about my family, The reason why heterosexual men feel comfortable in my space, they can sit here and interview with me. It's right by my side. The reason why I can have heterosexual friends and friendships strong, bonded, locked in, because I'm not like your dumb ass. I know your type. You trying to turn everybody out around you. I got you. I get it. I know. I get it. It's a thing for y'all. I get it. It's another one of the things that I can't co-sign. I like the idea of being around a man who's not expecting me to go down on him. I like the idea of being around a man who is not expecting to go down on me. I really like that. See, for most of y'all, every man in y'all presence, it's about one thing only. Like I be networking, I be trying to build actual relationships and long-term-ish friendships that's gonna last. So if you come on live, you join me on live, oh, you see, that won't be the last time. You definitely gonna see some fine ass past the camera. Yeah. And they F with me strong because I'm a real one. A real one. A real one. I'm the type that when you live in that building right next door to me, and you and your punk ass boyfriend lose your apartment, and you're parked in front of my building in the freezing cold, and I say, you know what? I hate living with people. I like to walk around nude. I'm sorry, I do. I hate living with people. I be comfortable when I'm by myself, I sleep a certain way. I walks around freely a certain way. When I got somebody staying with me, I can't do none of that. It bothers me. But I'll sacrifice. I'll sacrifice a little bit of my comfortability if it means that somebody who shouldn't be on the street is not on the street. If that makes any sense. Because technically no one should. But then you also know that there are some people who you just know off rip, you saving them from that. No. We'll fix it. But you're not going to be on the street. Because when I was homeless, you know what I learned, y'all? I learned I could wash this big old linebacker body with 2 16-ounce bottles of Deer Park water and a bar soap. And when I was a member of that community, if you saw me in the street, you'd have never knew. You'd have no idea. There used to be this one man, now he knew, right? He worked in the area. I think he did security or something like that. And he was like, man, one thing I gotta tell you, every time I see you, you are looking good. You are always clean and well put together. He was like, and I know your situation, so when I see you coming through like that, I just be like, wow, like, and there's people that got everything and they don't like, nobody is ever going to see my struggle. You understand what I'm saying? I don't wear my struggle. Whatever I go through in life, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna put my face on when I leave out. I'm gonna throw some fly ish on. I'm gonna smell good. I'm gonna wash my from the rooter to the tutor. I'm still gonna brush. You understand what I'm saying? So if you ever think that just because I'm not pretty, if you ever think that because I'm not small, that I'm not, no, so now I'm just supposed to just say F it, and now because I don't fit, so okay, all right, but then you crazy? No, I'm a Leo. Y'all know what we do. I'm gonna pop my shit anyway. And I'm not gonna be quiet about it. Cause y'all gonna be quiet about the hate. Don't nobody gonna be quiet about the trolling. So no, bitch, I'm gonna loudly live this life. Got me fucked up. Yeah, these dudes, they be these heterosexual dudes. They don't be having no. They can't even depend on the so-called heterosexual men around the communities. Cause what the hell do they be having going on? They gonna try to fuck on them faster than I would. Damn it. But it's the truth. I'm not lying. If you think about the LGBT community, it's the trans that always we opened up, had the houses. If you were down on your luck, your mama threw you out because she wasn't accepting of your lifestyle. When I was saying to y'all, God gave me I don't know why the hell he gave me this mothering spirit, but I got it. Imagine that, mothering spirit in my big old Atlanta Falcons ass. Yeah, but it's there. The ability to nurture, the ability to care, and the desire to do so. And not be looking for anything. Not be looking for anything. I can't wait till my adopted. I cannot wait. All of the stereotypes, all of the nonsense. I'm sorry if that's been your experience. I'm sorry if that's been your third or first party experience. I'm sorry if those are the only types that you've been fortunate enough to interact with. I got something for y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Just give me a second. My experiences in this big ass body in the trans space is the genesis for if I wasn't trans.
If I'm a
listen to this.
If I was in trance, life would be much different. I could feel safe on the ship, get the bag in the jib. The plug with respect that I only call for pip. I could have nice combo up in the lift without it ending up way below my hips or way up to mine. Never mind, but somehow I stay kind. Somehow I go deep within and find a way to still shine. But if I was in trance, I could walk into a church, not feel like I'm the worst. People staring at my purse, couple deacons looking thirst. I sometimes get seated first. People wouldn't ostracize, even if I'm tall, I can ostracize. I could sit on a bus and not feel despised. I could date with less fear, I could really be outside. I could walk the streets, not feel like from my own I gotta hide, and never feel threatened. Wouldn't have to teach a fuck ninja lesson about how if I feel threatened, I get depressing. Just to be free of the hate would be a blessing. If I wasn't trans, life would be fairer. So me crashing out would be rarer. To all of my dreams, I'd be much nearer. I can't make it clearer. Nobody would care much about how I appear. But show up, I wish my people would grow up and understand how life would be different. If I wasn't trans, life would be different. Life would be different. If I was more helping hands. If I wasn't trans.
Y'all feeling that? See what y'all talking about. Oh, this is bars on bars on bars. Somebody asked me, do I miss tone? Somebody asked me, do I miss tone? Wait, hold on, guys. Feedback. Somebody asked me if I missed the D from tone. I ain't gonna hold y'all, it was bomb deep. But miss it, no. Y'all are killing me. Brandy, I don't know, Brandy. I be trying to be nice with you, but I think it's time for you to go too. Nah, you can say, Brandy. I'm messing with you. You can go. You can go. Says Marcus sent me to watch your page. No, Marcus didn't do that. That ain't how Marcus operate. Nice try though. That ain't Marcus. Marcus ain't gonna send you to watch my page. Trust me. Oh wait, someone's at the door. Yeah, Marcus is definitely not finna do that. So I don't care about that, bro. Are you coming in or not? Because I'm doing content.
That's fine.
No, I don't. No. I'm doing content. I told you I'm serious about this. If you're coming in, come in. If you're not, then whatever. But I'm doing content. That's all I'm saying. So you're fine to come in, but okay, come in. Just come on in. Bring it on in. That was my oldest sister just called me. Now I gotta call her. Now, get off.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not doing good.
Why?
Because I have a lot going on.
Well, you always have a lot going on. What's new about that? Y'all, pardon me for being rude. I'm here, but But you always have something going on, so.
Well, I was just about to start doing the shit smart, and then I realized you have to have a phone with data, and then I broke it. It's done. Well, it still works. The screen doesn't. And then my YouTube account is locked. It was two-step verification, so I have to unlock this, or I have to wait to get my YouTube account. And then I'm supposed to be working at this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
To make sure I get the job.
Mm.
I'm supposed to go up there tomorrow.
Mm.
I don't even really know where it's at. I know where to get there, kind of, but I don't know.
Brandy, you a mess. First of all, you're nosy as hell. I know you're a little troll, but I kind of like you. Cause you know what? At the end of the day, Brandy, your engagement is engagement. I mean, we good. It's still engagement. I ain't finna block all my engagement now. If you want to engage in that way, then that's your business and your problem. But I'll tell you what, when I get up out this seat, I'm going to live the same life. I'm going to have the same joy. I'm going to have the same spirit. I'm going to still be happy. I'm probably going to eat the best dinner. Like, I mean, you know, I cook my ass off, right? So, yeah, I don't, you know, y'all people that do that, like, y'all so, like, what do y'all goal, like, what do the end goal be? Like, what do y'all be thinking people is gonna do? Like, we supposed to, like, commit some sort of act? I don't understand, like, what you think. Like, don't nobody give a damn about none of that. Damn it. Wait a minute, I'm at 1K? Royal. You want to talk about my diabetic eyes, Brandy? I give you something you control me for.
Accessibility volume. Voice assisted off.
Y'all crazy. I am at 1K. Whoa. Well, I think it's only befitting to take a break. Well, not a break, but take a moment and say thank you to everyone, and especially the day ones, but even those of you who came over after the incident yesterday, because I feel like one thing I notice about and like about ASI audience members is that y'all rock with ASI. I rock with ASI even now, right? Y'all diehards. I'm a diehard. But when Marcus is truly wrong, and y'all know he is wrong, and there's no, like, no nigga, this is, nigga, bro. It started here, right? And then you took it here. Dominique came from this way and met you right here. And whatever happened after that, that's because you had came from over here with that other bush, and then Dominique just came and I don't got a blackboard, y'all. Work with me. So it is what it is. You guys, what I respect about y'all is y'all are real ones. Y'all will call bro out, and I think that's a good thing. Right? Because it sharpens him, hopefully. Let me see what these people saying, Lord. Just I could go up on a whole tangent. Oh, Brandy, you a Troy's World supporter? I'm a Troy's World supporter too. I think that bro, he happens to be one of my faves. Okay, Brandy, grilled lobster. Yes, ma'am. Did you grill that? I'm gonna need you to post that, baby. Can you post that for me? Do like a little clip. The way, cause I want to see how You know I like food. I love the seafood. Have you written any new music?
Yeah, every day. Well, it's kind of difficult when you're on the device, but I still come up with stuff. You know, I was gonna. I had something that you might like.
What is that? You have something I might like.
Well, you probably don't even need it because you have all these speakers. This one's about $300.
Let me see.
Trying to sell it in the marketplace, but I haven't got a phone to take a picture of it. Although I can probably still sell it. It's magnetic.
What you want it?
I just need to use a phone.
I don't know.
You got like 10 of them.
Mm-mm. Because of luck.
You know what?
Yeah, but... But the screen is cracked like yours. On that one. And I have this device. But I use it because you see I'm on here and I'm commenting. Or whatever. You got any shows coming up?
No, it's pausing.
Heard. Okay, guys. I think now I'm gonna Harlem. Yes, Lotus said grand evening. Brandy Williams, Bob Light, and healing to you and your family. Many of us are from Troy's world, like myself. Oh, well, that's what's up. Nah, Brandy, you good here. Let me be clear, you're good here. A lot of times I kind of play back and forth with y'all and just kind of, rip a little bit. So don't, Oh, and you didn't say lobster, you said oyster. Brandy said interview your guest. No. The time will come, but he's an artist. But damn, Brandy, why you do me like that with that question? Tones whacker? No. Girl, see, that's the thing. I don't know, like, what y'all be... Girl, I don't miss... No. I can appreciate that something was good and not miss, or long for it and... No. Thank you, Amora. I appreciate that. She feels the mother in me. Brandy, but he's not homeless. What the hell is wrong with you? See? You see, now you gotta delete your comment. You can't even edit it. Yes, I know what it's like I do know what it's like to be homeless, but I'll tell you what, I also know what it's like to be homeless and get on your job and get the fuck up out that situation in 3 weeks. That's what the fuck I know. You know how many homeless people is in this chat? Y'all love to clown and make fun of people. Like y'all are some of y'all are, ooh. Them crayons must have tasted real good in 3rd grade. The hell? Do you know that what it means to be? Do you know that if your name is not on the lease, you are homeless? Do you know that? Hell. No, see now see? No, I ain't got time to educate. No, I got Brandy, don't do that again. Not the paint chips. He does both, Amora. Rap and sing some. Oh, okay. See, let me explain to y'all something. When you open up your home to somebody, right? You have to understand this, right? Ideally, you want to make sure that you're doing that for somebody that, what's the first thing? What's the first priority? Trust. Right? What's the second? Camaraderie. Are we going to be able to work together? Can we make this space functional together? Can we feed off of each other's greatness? Come on now, talk about it. I haven't seen the summer interview yet. I'm gonna look at it this evening. Who is he? No, Brandy, you might be trying to set me up, girl. I ain't acting with you. You done said, bro, no, girl, you trying to get me murked or something? What the hell you got going on? I almost entertained that for a second. But if you serious, Brandy, and like you dead serious, you not playing, like shoot me an email or something, girl. And I'll see what I can do. I do have friends. Some are generous, some are not. Some are in a position to do things that others aren't. And at the very least, I know exactly a plethora of services that he can be linked with, help get himself straight. That's all I got to say, y'all. I'm going to say good night to y'all. Thank y'all very much for coming in. I appreciate it. You're not on it.